Yo, it's time to tune in to Timeout with Treble. Timeout tonight. We lit, baby.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back, man, to Timeout with Treble, the podcast, aka Timeout tonight. It is Friday Flow. I appreciate everybody, rocking with the movement, tuning in before or after, casual conversations across the nation, cool vibes weekly, y'all. Make sure you take the time to go follow me on all social platforms, man. TikTok, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, man. All listed below. We back for another one. Good vibes, man. Today is Friday Flow. I know y'all kind of missed me for the past, a couple of days, man, on the grind. Like, that's the thing, Gotta grind. Gotta keep things intact, you feel what I'm saying? Gotta stay on that journey of, locking everything in, man, for sure. It's essential, If you know, then you know. Well, we back for another one, y'all, you feel me? We're live right now on YouTube, Devoted Dreamers, and on Twitch, Treble J Music, We're trying to, level up on everything, man. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe over on YouTube, live right now. You will be able to see everything afterwards too as well. And I'm gonna get some clips out for y'all, man. I'm gonna make sure to get the clips out for sure. And also on Twitch, man. I'm rocking with y'all, Y'all rocking with me, I'm rocking with y'all, you feel me? But we're back for another one, man. Been a long week, man. Been a great week, I will say overall, The energy for sure. The energy is the one thing that, I let people know that you gotta embrace, you feel what I'm saying, on a daily basis, man. Like, however the journey is, whatever the process is on a daily basis, you got to get in the space of, embracing, like, what's good about it, no matter what. It's always something good to look for within a day or as the day flows by in general, It's always something positive to look towards, regardless, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's the busiest day, a stressful day, everything goes great, for the day, no matter what it is, to that degree, for sure, you feel me? Gotta look at the good and everything, man, you feel what I'm saying? Stay hydrated too as well. You see we got the water, on deck. I got the buy waters on deck. I had like the cherry one earlier too, but good little flavor, man. Had me a little kale crunch salad, definitely on, the salad journey. I wouldn't just say the salad journey, but on the healthier journey, man. Shouts out to Cali Sunshine, definitely for the motivation for that, for sure, man. Trying to stay on track, trying to keep everything together, trying to keep everything intact, for y'all too as well, man. But it's been a lot, I feel like, that transpired too, man. And I feel like I've been having a lot of real conversations, man, with, I say the youth, like, more in general now, but like, like the male youth, in the sense of like anybody younger than me to that degree. I'm realizing that when I'm having like real in-depth conversations, I'm talking about like real life, you feel me? I can relate to them. And now, not only to relate to them, man, I think it's a real thing, like when you give off certain energy too, you feel me? And people like resonate to you well. Like, no matter what background they come from, you feel what I'm saying? It's almost like if I respect you, you respect me, you feel me? If I got something real to say and to represent, then like you take heed to that. And that's the cool part that I'm understanding, man, because at the end of the day, you can't really judge people for their background, you can't really judge, especially other men, you feel me, about how they move and do certain things, you feel me. All I can kind of do is just, spread light on, the right way to do certain things. Because the one thing that I'm understanding is that we all come from a lot of different backgrounds. And as we come from different backgrounds, specifically, you feel me, everybody, like, just do right may be different. You feel what I'm saying? Some people see that very differently. You feel what I'm saying? Whether some get a job, whether some in the streets, you feel what I'm saying? Whether some doing certain things. But the thing is, it got to be that motivation, to try to get into the right direction. Because, of course, ain't nobody perfect. But at the same time, it got to be people in certain elements pushing you to do the right thing. Because you're not going to do the right thing, in a lot of cases, for real, if you're surrounded by certain energy in which, you push it towards negativity, or you push it towards certain things in which it's not making you a better person. Because, you become a product of your environment. And that's the one thing that I feel like that a lot of us, got to work towards, especially like in a black community, for real, man, of like literally trying to do the right thing. Because we could really come together, you feel what I'm saying? In a lot of situations, if we got the mindset to come together. Not thinking that somebody finna snake you, not thinking that, you got to beef with this person, or you got to get into it with that person. Really on the wavelength, for real, of being in the space of like, hey, we trying to grow, we trying to build as my fellow brother, like as my, just in the community and all that. Because you see it in every other culture, man. You see it every time in every other culture. And it's like, we should be able to do the same thing as well, too, man. To be able to elevate out here, bro. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to do that. And the more I think about it to that degree, it's like, come on, bro. Like, we just got to really be in the space of wanting to, pull it together and get right collectively, man. Like, just as men, period. You feel me? I shouldn't be in a space to where it's animosity between, me and another man to a degree, just for being, for the lack of saying, man, just for being like another fellow black man, like between each other. It's a lot. Like, when you think about it, bro, it's negativity going on in the streets every day, all day. You know what I mean? And the thing is, we losing each other more than we gaining each other. And when I say that, you feel what I'm saying? There's too many people crashing out. It's too many, beefs. It's too many, like navigating towards negativity and then trying to build, to sustain certain things together, man. Because it'd be crazy how you really, like how life really be playing out in certain environments, you feel me? Because it's like a lot of people like fight for, like a block, or fight for, territory, or fight for, a side that they represent. And I'm not talking about in the sense of, like, I'm not talking about in the sense of like a California type thing, because I get, the culture right there is a little different. I'm talking about in the sense of, just like everyday society, when it's not really, in the sense of, like I feel like in the space out there, it's like you're a product of your environment. And of course you look to make change too as well. But like the culture and politics and a lot of things like in that side of the world, or that side of, on the West Coast, I get it. It's a little different element. But for everybody else, to a degree, when you get in the space to where you can kind of control that, man, that's the part where I sit and think like, we got to do better. Like, you got to do better, man. And the thing is, sometimes it take the conversation. That really be what it is. A lot of times it take the conversation, bro. If you had a conversation with folks, you feel me? You never know how far you can get. You feel what I'm saying? You just don't know. Because the thing is, when people come from different environments, or say it's a street dude, you feel what I'm saying? And, maybe the other dude educated, or, you in different elements, to a degree. And a lot of people feel like you can't have that conversation with somebody because y'all not gonna come from the same basis. That's not necessarily true. The same dudes that be in the streets, the same dudes that, or the young dudes or whatever, they might be going down the wrong path, can still relate to, you know, the guy that may be trying to cheat something or going on the right path or change his ways and all that. You just got to take the time to have a conversation with him, because if you don't, you feel what I'm saying, it's always that gap in between, or that missing space of just trying to misunderstand somebody when you don't pay attention. You know what I mean? It's a lot of misunderstanding if you don't have a conversation. Because we talk about the YNs, you know what I'm saying? We talk about, you know what I mean, like being in certain areas, if it's dangerous here, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to stay out of the way. Of course, stay out of the way, but at the same time, when you come across it to that degree, you feel me? You got to be able to, have them tough conversations, man. And I be coming across a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I came across, you know what I'm saying, Buddy today, and we was having like a long conversation, man, just about the whole fact of like, even if you come from certain environments, at some point you trying to get your life together. You feel what I'm saying? At some point you trying to do the right thing. You know, when you have kids, you got a different mentality. Or when you get to a point in life to where, you know what I'm saying, you trying to make a difference and teach and do certain things, you know what I'm saying? That's the important part, man. Because we all got to strive for real, y'all, to be in a space to where we growing to a point to where we getting older. And I feel like that'd be the real conversation a lot of times when it comes to that, because too many times we looking for instant gratification and we looking for, you know what I'm saying, to just live in a now moment, when you can't always carry that dynamic. Because carrying that dynamic, you know what I'm saying, put you in a space a lot of times to where everything got to be rushed. You know what I'm saying? You living so, like, fast paced, or you know what I'm saying, above your means, or even to a degree where you living so dangerous to where it's like, man, tomorrow's not promised, but still at the end of the day, even tomorrow ain't promised. To do things in the right way to preserve yourself, like, to the next day, period. Like, that's the real conversation I feel like that people don't be understanding to have. Of course, you know what I'm saying, life gets challenging. Of course, people come in from certain environments. Of course, you know what I'm saying, you know, things may get crazy sometimes too, but you still, it's the mindset of everything, man. It's always going to be the mindset of everything, you feel what I'm saying, to understand it. Like, truthfully, you know what I mean? And you got to, like, we got to get out of space of, like, of course you living now. Don't get me wrong. Every day is a new day. Every day is a fresh day. You feel what I'm saying? Every day we looking to be in a space of, you know what I'm saying, making some type of impact, but you still got to be in a space of believing in that, man. If you don't believe that it ain't nothing finna change, if you don't believe that you can't make it out of a certain environment, if you don't believe that it's something better on the other side, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, you're going to forever drown in, you know what I'm saying, your sorrows. You're going to forever drown in the struggle. You're going to forever drown in, you know what I'm saying, like, being complacent and stuff like that, man. Like, it's a way out for it's a way out for everybody, man. It just really is, you know. And it ain't a lot of encouragement, man. I feel like, especially between men, you know what I mean? It's just not, you know. And like I say all the time, man, the vulnerability and the realness in certain things too, a lot of those conversations we got to have. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to not have it all together. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to, you know, like, learn, because you're learning on a daily basis. No matter what, you could be the smartest person in the world, man. It's always something to learn, you know, on a daily basis, man, to continue to build on and grow on. And if you can't get it from, you know what I'm saying, other males or other male figures, man, then you got to have the right woman to get it from too as well. Because if a woman pouring it to you, if she encouraging you, you know what I'm saying, if she's seeing your vision, if she's trying to put you on the right track, that's the next step, you know what I'm saying, to growing yourself too as well and putting yourself in a different element. It comes down to that at all times, man. The right friend circle, the right significant other, and the right family members. You know what I mean? Because anything is possible and anything is attainable no matter what nobody tell you. You always got to be the person, you know what I'm saying, to believe in yourself, and you always got to be the person to say, hey, you know, I'm going to shoot for the stars. And none less, like, that's what I'm shooting for, period. You feel me? And I know the thing is, it's a lot of dudes that be out here too, you know what I'm saying, moving a certain type of way, maybe in the wrong direction and all that. But you know the thing that I can say, no matter if you're from the streets, no matter if you're from trying to do about the conversation today when Buddy was just like, man, you know, just having the right woman around me, you know what I'm saying, really put me in a certain element. Or like having kids put me in a certain element, you know what I'm saying, or really trying to get back on the right track of doing right in life, or really trying to, you know what I'm saying, you know, turn a new leaf. Because that simple understanding and, you know what I'm saying, motivation, and or like at the end of the rainbow, like you gotta see it. Even if everything dark, you feel what I'm saying? Let's just say you in a space like the struggle just crazy. Like you got to be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, you feel what I'm saying, on the other side. You have to be able to see it. Like you, if don't nobody else see it, you gotta be the one to be able to envision that. You feel what I'm saying? To see it yourself, to be like, you know what? I already know I'm up. I already know, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna come and continue on the other side. I already know. You feel me? Like that's really how I gotta be. You know what I'm saying? And like the more I'm like paying attention to that, the more I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying, it's hope for everybody. And everybody ain't gonna get it, you know what I'm saying, at the time they supposed to get it, man. Sometimes you older, sometimes you younger, you know, into the, I mean, it's fully right, but I mean, you know, it takes time, man. All I can really do on my end is to try to motivate, you know what I'm saying, as much as I can, man. Motivate and make the best out of life, you know what I'm saying. Grow life with a great, you know what I'm saying, like outlook, a family, you know, significant other, you know, amazing woman, amazing family, you feel what I'm saying, amazing friends, you know, and really like get the best that I can get out of life, man, and encourage people and motivate, you know what I'm saying, along the way. Because if I'm not, you know, spilling out the right things, man, and just falling in line with like all the other bullshit that happened in life too as well, I'm in the same boat as the negativity that's already going on out there. I gotta be the person in a certain element that, you know what I'm saying, step into space like I am to at least shine light on certain things, you know what I'm saying, to give hope, especially, you know what I'm saying, just for men in general. The same thing with women, you know what I'm saying, to speak highly to as well, and just like be in a space to where it's beneficial with the conversations that I'm having, you know what I'm saying, with both sides, period. That either you learning something, you embracing the type of energy, you know what I'm saying, you reflecting on something after these conversations. Like that's the truth of what it's all about, y'all. You feel me? And I'm appreciating that part like on a daily basis, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing where I'm like, you know what? You know what I mean? Positive part, you feel what I'm saying, in which I'm trying. Wow, man. Y'all sending condolences, man. Sending condolences truly, man. Boxing legend George Foreman. Let me make sure. Okay, two-time heavyweight champion George Foreman. His family announced on Instagram condolences to his loved ones. Man. Boxing legend George Foreman has passed away at age 76, man. R.I.P. to, you know what I'm saying, a boxing legend, man. Man. That's all I'm trying to. Let me scroll down, y'all. I know it's on a credible source, so you feel what I'm saying. I'm seeing this literally like just within the last 20 minutes of news, man. Hey, damn. Wow, man. Hey, rest in peace to George Foreman, man. That's a boxing great. If you know, you know, man. George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, man. There's so many, like, he's a boxing great, man. Boxing legend, man. Definitely, man. Condolences to him and his entire family, man. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people I get don't want everything on the internet to that degree too as well. You know, for the privacy of everything, it does say on there that, you know what I'm saying, they announced on social media. So, you know, I definitely want to speak on that. True condolences, man. to George Foreman, man. True condolences, man, to a boxing legend, man. Man. True condolences to a boxing legend, man. Let's see what we have in other news, man. Wow, that was a tough one right there, but definitely prayers and energy sent, man. I've spoke on this like multiple times before, y'all. So good to see that we finally get something out of this, man. A new Power Rangers live action series is in work at Disney Plus, man. So I said there's plenty of streams before about the nostalgia of it. If they was gonna ever drop a new one, you feel what I'm saying? And context too of like all these other series that if you watched, Power Rangers from the beginning, from Mighty Morphin all the way up to I don't even know the new ones because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like I said, I stopped watching it after a while, for the nostalgia. Of course, for the newer generation, I get it. Maybe y'all came across some in the 2020s, but this is cool. Go Power Rangers all the way to Disney Plus. Currently an adaptation of the Mighty Morphin superheroes for the small screen. According to a new exclusive report from the Wrap, it said that Percy Jackson and Olympian showrunners Jonathan E. Steinberg and Dan Schatz are in talks to write, showrun, and produce a new live action series. See, this right here got potential to be Fido, but that's what I'm saying. Is we doing it from the original one or like, the new style of like the Power Rangers? So if we doing it from the original one, I'm rocking with that all the way. You feel me? I know they're going to have to recast different folks, man. R.I.P. to Tommy, man. R.I.P. to the Trini too, if y'all remember the Yellow Ranger. Great actors for real, man. Those, those are the ones I grew up on for sure. But I think it's gonna be dope. If they going back to the original ones, just like a different, I'll say a different element. So let's just say like, in 2025, but like the original ones, the red, the pink, the blue, the yellow, the black, the green, and the white, if y'all remember the White Ranger, and the Green Ranger. If you're going back to that, but in 2025, I'm all for it. You feel me? I'm rocking with that for sure. Because for the 90s kids out here, y'all already know. If you know about the classic, then you know. So if they going to bring it in a new element, I'm all for it. Cool, let's do that. You feel what I'm saying? Let's do that. Let's bring some excitement back to it. That's when you blend, the generations together. Not the same cast, but the same concept. Angel Grove, all that, if you know, you know. Zordon, Alpha, Rita, all of them. I'm all for it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm all for it. I said a few ones that I wanted to see too, man. Power Rangers for sure. What was another one, man? Well, Ninja Turtles, they kind of been, revamping that for a while. So they definitely came out with that a few times. You feel me? So I will say that one. For sure they've been doing. I'm trying to think of something else though too, man. I said Three Ninjas because that was my joint. I ain't even gonna lie. But I wonder how they would do it. You feel what I'm saying? Three Ninjas was kids before, and even in the series. So you feel me? I don't know if you can necessarily like remake that one unless they did like an adult version, but I don't know if it'd be the same. Rocky, Tom, and Cole. It's a lot of classic ones, though, I would say. Now, it's a lot of classic shows that they got like new episodes. Like I said, Rugrats was a big one they did for a while. You feel me? When they did All Grown Up, maybe like I would say bring some of the Disney ones back, but then you got to think too. That's the thing I be saying. Like you got to do it now with them as adults. So I wonder if it'll still hit the same, man. Like a sister, I'm not gonna lie. Sister was fire. I mean, I wonder how it would be as adults. Smart Guy was fire. I'm not sure as adults, you know what I'm saying? Even Stevens, Boy Meets World, you know, it's a lot of them, man. But then again, I wonder sometimes because it makes sense, y'all. Do if you really be in the element of being like bringing these shows back with everybody as adults, do it still hit the same? That's what I be thinking. Because I get the Disney, the Cartoon Networks, the Nickelodeons, like all the nostalgia of it in the 90s. You're right. There was kids coming up. Kenan and Kel. Not gonna lie. I'll rock with Kenan and Kel. Kenan and Kel was fire as hell. Not gonna lie. Back then, that duo together, you feel what I'm saying, on TV, on like the prime time, like kids channels too, they was fire, man. I know, you know what I'm saying, Keenan, like, you know, Saturday Night Live and all that, man. You know, I know Kel doing his thing too. So I'm not sure, you know what I'm saying, if that would ever come to be, but it's a few ones I'm like, I would definitely watch, you know what I'm saying, for sure. It's a lot of folks, man, that's adults now, man. That's So Raven. I don't know if That's So Raven was fire. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that one would ever, you know what I'm saying, come to fruition, like in a new era now, man. And man, you know, shouts out to Orlando Brown too. I know Orlando Brown, man. But Orlando Brown be breaking the internet, man, with some of the, you know, interviews and certain stuff too. So I never know, man. I never know. And I know, you know, Raven Simone in a different element too. Some of them, I'd be like, hey, it may never actually happen, but it's the thought that counts sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? It's the thought that counts, bro. You know? So, hey, sometimes we may be able to bring it back, sometimes we don't. But even if we can't, we still got the nostalgia of it. Spring is officially here too, y'all. I will say, the one thing I'm not excited about it all, but I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying, it's a part of it, is the damn pollen, man. For the first time, I know when I pulled out the crib, when I left, going out to the car, that green pollen on the car, man. Now that green pollen on the car, if you know, can get real treacherous out here, man. If you got allergies, you feel what I'm saying, just that build up every time. This is when, you know what I'm saying, that car wash, this is when that special that they be trying to give y'all, you know what I'm saying, per money, you can go to the dang car wash 18 times a day if you want to. This is when that time comes, y'all. This is when that time comes, and you know what I'm saying, that element is gonna be here, y'all, right there. It's springtime, man. It's a lot of good, but those two things right there too as well, you feel what I'm saying? That's the only part I say, in the damn mosquitoes and all that other stuff too. But I mean, other than that, it's springtime, baby. You feel what I'm saying? Sun's out. Well, I would have said sun out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how the hell, like earlier in the day today, was definitely cold outside. Like, no cap. It's definitely cold outside. Definitely had to have a hoodie on, you know what I'm saying, during the day and all that. I'm like, I don't understand how shaky the weather be out here in Georgia, man. It's crazy. Eventually, obviously, it cleared up, but like definitely I'll say around like 8, 9 in the morning, even around like 10. Bro, it was cold outside, literally. I'm like, I don't be understanding it sometimes, but I mean, hey, that's that Georgia weather for you, or that's just the weather period, man. I be like, if I was the weatherman or whoever on these news channels, you feel what I'm saying, talking about the weather sometimes, well, I'd be damn thrown off. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I would definitely be thrown off. Cause the fact that they switch up so much, it's like, I don't understand, bruh. I felt like when I had got up this morning of the day too, like I was gonna go out, you feel what I'm saying? And it was finally in the space to where, you know what I'm saying, t-shirt and shorts at least. T-shirt and shorts for sure. And you know, I got a crazy sock collection too, man. So even to just be able to throw on a pair of socks, shorts, you know what I'm saying, tee, whatever the case may be, fitted, you know, shoes, all that, you know, just a cool little vibe. Nah, outside said we ain't even finna play like that right now. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't finna play like that. It eventually cleared up, but like I said, when I was first out this morning, cold as hell. But it's all good though. You feel me? At some point, I'm just hoping that throughout this week or next week, whatever the case may be, we gonna get the good weather that we need to get. You feel me? For sure. If you know, then you know. This was an interesting one right here, y'all. This was a real interesting one, man. It gotta be for real too, cause like I said, when I get this type of information, it be from a credible source. So I mean, I get it. So let's see what they talking about right here. Okay, that was let me make sure to go to the other screen. So that was that one. Cool. There we go. All right, y'all. DoorDash now allows U.S. customers to split purchases into 4 equal payments or pay later after partnering with Klarna. At first, I was like, I didn't understand it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was a little thrown off. Not like I don't agree with it, but thrown off. I'm like, so if you ordering on DoorDash or, you know what I'm saying? So you say you can pay later on your bill or just grab the bill on installments and just go crazy on the app. That's what it sounds like. Klarna has announced that DoorDash is now one of the official partners, and U.S. customers can choose to break their payments into 4 equal installments, interest-free installments, or delay them until their next payday, as reported by CNBC. Yo, bruh, no cap for real. I'm not even gonna lie. They might have changed the game with that one, y'all. Not even gonna lie. Because the fact, like, what I'm thinking in my head by seeing that, hold on, bro. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, bro. You tell, hold on, man. Hold on. Bruh, you telling me you gonna be able to make installments on the DoorDash, bruh? Folks finna be going crazy on the DoorDash, bruh. Crazy on it. Cause you talking about, man, what? A 10-piece combo, you feel what I'm saying? And not even just the food, just DoorDash, period. You feel what I'm saying? If you know, you know what I'm saying? They got the cosmetic stuff, you know what I'm saying? They got the bathroom, like everything, the food, all of that, it's a whole little like package deal when it comes to DoorDash. Like, that's crazy. The installments, bruh, the orders finna be going stupid crazy, man. Then the simple fact that you're right, you can make 4 installments and just go stupid on like, you know what I'm saying, a whole little feast pretty much. Man, you might have a little, you know what I'm saying, family come through, whatever the case may be, man, we loading up. Honey wings, all type of junk, you feel what I'm saying? Like, throw a little party, whatever the case may be. You tell me I can make installments on it and I have to do it all at one time. Oh, they done changed the game. Let me see some of the comments, man. See, people about, the comments always do it, y'all. People about to have 4 payments for lemon pepper wings or a crab boil. Damn monthly payments on some damn food deliveries is diabolical. I'm still gonna do it though. Kick that shit down the road. Imagine making 4 monthly payments on a cheeseburger you bought back in February. Yo, man, the comment section is but it's undefeated, y'all. I'm telling you, man. 4 for 4 and 4 payments is crazy. Bruh, hey, I know times is hard, y'all, but I hope y'all not going. I hope folks ain't going that crazy with it. Please, man. Please, if anything, y'all, if it's a 4 for 4, man, come on, bruh. Like, even if time's hard, I get it, but the installments on that, man, but I don't understand. Klarna, but Klarna finna get their money's worth. It's actually genius on their part. People are gonna start ordering hella food, thinking they will pay it off, and next time they get paid, how many times when you're ordering it said, "Nah, this dish, but it's gonna be high. Split into 4 payments are gonna buy everything." Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the catch right there too. Folks finna be going crazy on it to a degree to buy stuff. You feel me? And that's exactly what it's finna do. They gonna buy even more. I peeped that already when I had first seen, you know what I'm saying, what it said on the screen. They finna go crazy on the order right now. So the traffic finna be going through crazy, you feel what I'm saying, on DoorDash. But then on top of that too, more stuff being ordered. And on top of that, the money gonna keep having to flow anyway, because now that, you know what I'm saying, you on installments, you gonna keep on doing more and more and more. And just keep, like, you gonna keep using the service. Cause that little $20 that you probably had from the last meal, and you gonna add on to the next one, that ain't bringing that but more traffic, you feel what I'm saying, and more attention, like the DoorDash period. And like it's just gonna be a revolving door. Especially for all the favorite spots you probably already go to, you know what I'm saying? Folks finna be going crazy on it, y'all. I'm telling you. I said folks would have had $20 barbecue wings on their credit because they ain't want to pay it back. Oh man, DoorDash never sent all their money after that. I bet. Hey, we finna see how it play out, y'all. That's why I said that is craziness, man. I mean, I get it. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to try it out for real. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna definitely have to try it out for sure. Matter of fact, let me see something real quick. That's all I'm finna see, y'all. Let me really see what it say on here. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to go online and see what it say. Because boy, yo, stop playing, bro. I'm not even, bro. What? Get out of here, bro. I still remember the log that I ain't used it in like a minute. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I have not used that bad boy in a minute. Like a minute on DoorDash. Let me see. Okay, yeah, phone number associated with it. Oh, let me see. Okay, it must gonna send me a code. So let me see real quick. Let me see what it's saying. 755. Okay. Let me see if that call work. All right, let's see, y'all. We're gonna see if it work. Hold on. Let's see, man. I want to see if they actually really letting you put installments on here for real. Cause this is about to be, boy, what? Come on, stop playing. Stop the cap, bro. We finna see. You feel me? We finna see right here, man. We finna see right here, y'all. I don't know. I'm trying to remember if I ever used Klarna before too. That's the other thing. I don't know. Like have I ever used it? And if I did use it before, did I pay everything back? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all, y'all. You feel me? I'm not even gonna cap. I'm not sure. But we finna see. Walgreens, racetrack. Try something new. Goodfellas, Eye Lounge, $3 cafe. I think you gotta put the actual oh nah, this ain't even the right address. Not address, but this ain't even the right area. Okay. Let's see if it updated now. Okay, let's see. Let's see. My bad, y'all. We finna see if this actually works. Okay. Let's see. Oh, he's actually, hold on. Is this actually overall, man? Let me see. That's the thing I need to make sure too. Is they capping when I'm trying to update this address for real? Cause that's what I want to know. I'm finna make sure. All right. We finna see if it works. $0 delivery fee, 30-minute delivery time. I want to see like if they really saying this on like is it cap or they really allowing you to do this because that's what I want to see. Not even gonna lie to y'all, man. I want to see that. Triple dipper, boneless, hot mozzarella, fried mozzarella, dip trio. The dip trio I actually be hearing every time. I'm not even gonna cap for real. No cap. Selection one, fresh guac selection. Skillet beef queso. No plate, chips and dip. Skillet beef queso, optional. Super salad, optional. Beverage, optional. I'm just finna see. You feel me? I ain't even really trying like, cause I don't necessarily need anything at all. I want to see if this work like the way they saying it could work. Cause boy, they finna change the game out here, boy. For real. They literally finna change the game out here, if this the case. Chili still hit for the win now, see. Chili does still hit for the win, y'all. Not gonna lie. On the triple, okay, yeah, that's the one that a lot of people be on, that triple dipper joint. What are the options on it? Saute onion, American cheese, ranch. Oh, okay, there you go. Extra hot moss, 3 chicken crispers. So what was selection one there? Let me see. Oh, Big Mouth Bites. I think that's what it is. Fried mozzarella, crispy chicken. I just see. You feel what I'm saying? Just add it on there to see. I don't even know. Alright. I want to see what it's finna say now for real. What it's finna actually say. Oh, Oreo McFlurry. I was like, they ain't got no dang Oreo McFlurry, man. That's that dang McDonald's. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm like, yo, my bad. I'm definitely looking at the wrong thing, y'all. Damn, but $12 for a slice of cheesecake? Boy, y'all tripping, boy. Hell nah, bruh. Boy, stop it, boy. I don't care, bruh. Even if it is DoorDash, get out of here, bruh. Peanut butter pie made with Reese's 12. Man, hell nah, bruh. Skillet chocolate chip cookie, $11. Them jumps be small as hell too. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying. If you don't ever been to Chili's and all that too. Molten chocolate cake. Yeah, nah. Even if it is for delivery or whatever delivery fee, I hear y'all, but boy, nah. Stop it, man. Cut it out. Cut it out, man. Go somewhere, bruh. Real talk, bruh. Go somewhere. Cut it out, bruh. All right, let's see what they say. Cause they might not even have it. I don't know. That's what I said. I don't even know if I got an account like that before. I really don't know, y'all. I don't see it. I don't see that on her. She cut it out, man. It ain't even on here yet. If it is, it must be something that's coming in. Nah, y'all. That's what I'm saying. I don't see it. That's what I'm saying. I do not see it at all. I don't even see the option on here. PayPal, Cash App, HSA, FSA card, Venmo, credit card, debit card. That's not even on here. That's what I'm saying. Come on now. Yeah, I could not be misleading the people like that, man. All right, so maybe at some point it's finna come. I don't know, y'all. You feel me? Maybe it is, but right now, if you go on DoorDash, before you move too fast, if you go on DoorDash, you do it right now, it don't say nothing on there by breaking it down into 4 payments at all. Well, at least from what I see, it don't say it on there. So you feel me? All right. Y'all tell me, bro, because I do not see that on there at all. Even when you go all the way, like, you know what I'm saying, and hit the button on there, like you finna check out, I don't see that on there at all. Like, come on now. Be for real. Be for real. Okay, we got another one too as well. All right. Apple reportedly wants to build an iPhone without any ports, making the iPhone rely entirely on wireless charging. A completely port-free iPhone. That work. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing at all, y'all. That could work. The thing is though, it really be the quality of them wireless chargers, man. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I tried that so many times. They ain't even. I don't want to say iPhone, Android, whatever. It don't even matter. When it come down to stuff like that, what people gotta know for real, it really be the quality, bro. So I'm guessing like maybe they gonna have the little virtual charging port or whatever that come with it, because if that's one thing I will say, if you get that cheap shit a lot of times, bro, it ain't gonna cut it, bro. I will say that. You feel me? I done got some quality chargers before. I done got some quick chargers, whatever the case may be. I done went like that little, you know what I'm saying, virtual charging route, or like sit it on a pad or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Both versions of it, like they both have worked. You feel me? Even the high quality one still been decent enough to a degree, but you know what I'm saying, at some point still went out. So I'm like, they gotta have something that's probably gonna like line up with this, you feel me? That's gonna make sense. Because if that bad boy really ain't got no ports and you telling me that, you know what I'm saying, that it gotta be straight off, you know what I'm saying, wireless charging, and you give me some shit that take like 24 hours to charge my phone, like, but I'm gonna be highly upset. I'm already knowing for real, man. Like the dang electric cars, you feel me? Of course you get at the top of the line, or you get the building junk in the crib, you feel what I'm saying? They charge fast or the rapid charge, whatever the case may be. I'm guessing y'all finna have it with the phones too as well, because I promise you, if you got it to where it's taking too long to charge, when I could have just plugged it into, you know what I'm saying, a regular socket and did the trick, and it's gonna almost double or triple the time it takes my phone to charge. But it's gonna be folks pissed out here, I guarantee that. They gonna be highly pissed out here. So I'm like, this got to work in a way in which if I'm gonna do wireless charging on it, it's gonna be a reason for me to do it that way, because it's faster and more efficient. Instead of an hour, you know what I'm saying, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it's finna charge me wireless then. Because other than that, man, stop. Go ahead and give me the one with the cord on it, for real. Go ahead and give me the one with the cord on it, because that's hey, it's a good idea. It's a good idea, man. For real. It's always gonna be a good idea, you know what I'm saying? For real, but hey, it got to make sense. That's all I'm gonna say. It gotta make sense. Gotta make sense, y'all. It gotta make sense, y'all. It gotta make sense, y'all. Rules of a happy marriage / connection, man. 15 things. 15 things can't wait to do with you. Hey, this is fire though. Number 1, dinner date. Number 2, cooking together. Number 3, matching outfits. Number 4, traveling together. Number 5, movie together. Number 6, shopping together. Number 7, late night walks together. Number 8, prayer together. Number 9, gossip together. Number 10, game night together. Number 11, clubbing together. Number 12, listening to music together. 13, dancing together. 14, 10, coffee together. 15, spa together. These is actually fire as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I think all these is really essential for real. Like all these is really essential right here, man. I feel like if you definitely if you definitely somebody that value, you know what I'm saying, quality time like me, and you really in that space like the element, I definitely want to do all these things, you know what I'm saying? For my significant other for sure. Because you get in a mix of everything, you know what I'm saying, to enjoy like in a relationship and to enjoy, you know what I'm saying, with a connection like in all the elements together. Like all these 15 things right here, I feel like coincide, you know what I'm saying, with like different stages and like, you know what I'm saying, collectively like really bonding, you know what I'm saying, with your significant other for real. Dinner dates, of course, that's always cool, you know what I'm saying, dinner dates, dinner, you know, lunch dates, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, those are cool. You know, those are cool and they're always appreciated too as well. You know, just at you know, Iron Age, just the other day, that was cool. Like at any time to where you could have a meal together, you know what I'm saying, and genuinely enjoy the meal and have a good conversation, you know what I'm saying, along with it too as well, that always make it great. And I think the real good part too that I realized too that I think is cool is like when you know, when you either go on like a lunch date or a dinner date, and even after the meal is over, and you could kind of sit there and vibe with each other and have a conversation. That's really the key to it. Because, you know, it's always cool to eat the food. It's always cool, you know what I'm saying, for the ambiance and all that. But like when you really just in your element of enjoying like each other's company, you feel what I'm saying, and you're able to like have a conversation outside of the meal too, that's gonna always be top tier. I promise y'all, man. That's top tier for sure. Cooking together. That's a dope one too as well, I feel like. That's a great one. I see it all the time too, man, on social media. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of the couples like either cooking with each other or cooking for each other. I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely like a major like acts of service too. And then on all that too as well, you feel what I'm saying? It's a thoughtful thing to do, man. You know, I feel like I'm a person too, like I don't really do, you know what I'm saying, much of the gender roles, man. I feel like if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you in a certain element of wanting to do something, it's cool. Nothing wrong with that. You feel what I'm saying? Both sides should really be able to collectively, you know what I'm saying, do everything together in general anyway. Like it shouldn't really be like a certain, like a woman gotta do this or a man gotta do that in the sense of like, you know, being together. When I'm saying like being thoughtful on certain things, like because really to be honest, y'all, like you should be able to cook the same way a woman should too as well. So that if you feel like you want to cook her a meal, or you feel like y'all want to cook together, or you feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's a way of you being creative, like you should know or learn how to cook for real. I ain't saying 5-star, you know what I'm saying, a Michelin star, or like I ain't saying top tier chef, but I mean at least be able to cook. So you know what I'm saying, you can cook for your lady, you know what I mean, you can, you know, surprise with a nice, you know, dinner or breakfast, you know what I'm saying? Breakfast is essential, depending on how you do it too. Some fruits, some eggs, you know what I'm saying? Some bacon or chicken sausage, whatever the case may be, some pancakes or waffles. Like, be able to cook it up with some real seasoning and flavor and give it to you, girl, man. Nothing wrong with that. Matching outfits, I think that's fine. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be the one to say it. I think that's fine, bro. Do you got to do it all the time? I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a vibe, or like depending on how it is, but I like it. Like them fits when you know what I'm saying. Like they got the couples when they be here in Disney World. You know what I'm saying? Whether they got kids or they don't, but like the couples in Disney World with the fits, fire. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely do that. Catch me on TikTok, catch me on Pinterest, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Well, my lady, for sure, I definitely do the matching fits. You know what I'm saying? Especially for special occasions. I think that shit is fire, for real. And Disney, you know what I'm saying? Disney, but hey, y'all make it fire now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, y'all make it fire, man. Like the matching Disney fits with the writing on the back, you feel what I'm saying? Like the little Mickey or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Little headband. Like I like stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, call me a romantic or whatever the case may be, because I am, but I do that. You feel me? I have no problem with the matching fits. Like you finna go out on a nice one, like the all black fits, or you feel what I'm saying, the Nike Techs or whatever. Like, oh man, come on, bro, what's wrong with it, bro? If you with your queen, you feel what I'm saying? Hey, you should be rocking with all that anyway, for sure. Traveling together, dope. I mean, that's always gonna be dope, for real. Especially in the sense of you traveling with each other to really enjoy each other too. You know what I'm saying? It's cool like to travel, for the pics and the videos and all that. But I'm saying like to really travel together and enjoy each other's company. That's dope. You feel me? That's the one that's always appreciated right there. Movie together, gotta love it. Whether you at the movies or nowadays too, you feel me? With all these, you know what I'm saying, streaming services, all that. I mean, really, you know what I'm saying? Really, you can do it at the crib too, to be honest, sometimes. But a good movie together, one that y'all gonna enjoy too. You know what I'm saying? Scary movie sometimes, or a comedy, whatever the case may be. A good movie together with some snacks, good vibes, relaxing. Come on, you can't never go wrong with that, man. I always gotta love it. Shopping together, dope too. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you in a space where like y'all both can, you know what I'm saying, you grab some, she grabs some, you collectively having fun shopping together. Can't never go wrong with that either as well. Always gonna enjoy that. You feel me? Cause it's just the element of like, man, we doing something fun. I know, you know what I'm saying? For women and man, I get it. People love to shop. You know what I'm saying? People love to, buy new things and all that. I get it. That's a great one. Late night walks together. I feel like that's one of the strongest ones on this list, y'all. Whether late nights or early mornings, whatever the case may be, a real good like walk, you know what I'm saying, with your significant other too, of like just conversation, being outside, you know what I'm saying, in nature, in the world at night, and like collectively just like the outside air and chilling and talking, and you know what I'm saying, whether it's in the neighborhood, whether it's in a park, whatever the case may be, those are the priceless things right there, man. That's powerful, man. And I feel like I'm a person that really enjoy that. I can be outside, you know what I'm saying? I can take the walks, you know what I'm saying, the nightly walks, to be like, hey, baby, you know what I'm saying, let's go outside and walk the neighborhood or walk somewhere else, you know what I'm saying, and just talk, get some exercise in, vibe, all that. Prayer together, definitely important. That's important, y'all. If you want to build any type of like long-term relationship or any type of connection, truly for real too, y'all, I think the most important part for real when it comes to that too is being able to, pray with your significant other and pray for your significant other. You feel me? When it comes down to that, that's the most important thing, man. Like praying for them and together. Waking up on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? Hey, God, thank you for waking me up for another day. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for all the blessings. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for my significant other. You know what I'm saying? Keep her blessed too as well. You gotta pour that type of energy into each other, and prayer go a long way, man. That's why I said there's a lot of things on this list that's a lot more important than others that are simply priceless, but you know what I'm saying, hold so much weight to be able to do, because they important. Gossip together, you can never go wrong with that too, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always, news or something going on to a degree that, of course, you know what I'm saying, everybody be wanting to talk about. I get it. You know what I mean? Like, it happens, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Gossip ain't nothing wrong with that. Game night together, for sure. That's a cool one too as well. And I think that's one when you get in your bag when you get older too. When you young, I get it, you know what I'm saying? it's the expensive dates of just going out all the time and certain things. Like when you get older, you definitely get creative. And a good game night, for sure, is fire, man. You feel me? Some cards, you know what I'm saying? Some board games, whatever. I ain't played a lot of board games in a minute, but I do want to do that. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe that's an idea too, man. Like a game night for sure. You know what I'm saying? To play some good games for real and get real creative with that, man. Clubbing together, cool. More like lounge vibes, I say, man. Because I feel like once you get to a certain element, the club scene, I feel like that's a young thing. And when I say young, I'm not talking about like young, because I mean most of us is still young too. I'm saying like that's like an early stage, like when you dating, like, oh, let's go link up at the club together and do all that, because it's just a different vibe, man. Like the element now with the clubs and the dynamic, you know what I'm saying? Like even with the younger generation now, it's a whole different, like, and then everybody just sitting in the section taking pictures. I ain't even really vibing. You know what I'm saying? To take a picture to show people that you in a section that you done paid. Like, come on, man. Nobody dancing, nobody doing that no more. It's just like a whole stand around and you know what I'm saying, people watch thing. But I mean, hey, to each his own. If you like it, I love it. Listen to music together, of course, every time. That's a clutch one too as well. Like, gotta love that. And especially, you know what I'm saying, when y'all balance it out with the music, you know what I'm saying? You may like some, she may like some. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put each other on different playlists, you know what I'm saying? The whole nine too. I think that's a cool one. Dancing together, fire too as well. If anybody did know, you know what I'm saying? I do know how to dance. Different one, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, dancing, you know, the slow dance or whatever the case may be. Actual dancing too. If you know, then you know, which a lot of people probably don't know, you know what I'm saying, before the hoop and before all of that too, man. Shouts out to Mr. Chris. Because I was actually a young star for real, and I didn't even think about that part, man. Moving in the spirit, you know what I'm saying, over by Southside High School. If you know, then you know, back in the day, you feel what I'm saying, that was a big one, man. Shout out to Mr. Chris, man. And we used to perform like at the end of at the Rialto Theater. I'm talking about packed. Like, it was crazy packed. Man, I ain't even think about that when I was a kid, younger, brother, that I was doing it, bro. I remember we had the Jackson 5, man. I remember like the kids in Sudan too. We used to have to choreograph all this stuff into the end of like the summer or whatever, and then we had the big performance at the Rialto. And I remember, bruh, I did the Jackson 5 with the solo. Every time we did it, I remember I had a solo every time, bruh. Real choreographed, man. Out there like young Chris Breezy, for real. You feel me when I think about it? Like, I remember that Jackson 5, we did it, had the solo. You know what I'm saying? I think we went through like the times with the Jackson 5 too, like first specific songs we was doing. Like, I remember those days, but I ain't gonna lie, that was too fire. So yeah, I do know how to actually dance. You feel what I'm saying? Slow dancing too as well. You know, like I said, I'm a whole romantic out here, man. So you feel me? I'm with all those vibes. Tea and coffee together. That's a great one. A morning, you know what I'm saying, like reset, or a morning like kind of pulling yourself together. That's fine, man. You know, definitely Cali Sunshine big on the, you know, the coffee and stuff for sure, and the tea, you know what I'm saying, the start of the morning off right. So I think that's fire, you feel me? And spa together, of course. Self-care for both of y'all, you feel what I'm saying? The massage, the relaxation, you feel what I'm saying? What they be doing, the hot rocks, or the foot massages, all that, nothing wrong with it. Especially together, I think that's really fire. When you can go and do that together and experience that together too, man, that's on a whole nother level of like, you know, being a true couple and enjoying each other too, man. Like, that's fire right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you doing stuff like that, you really like embracing the true element of a relationship, man. And I would say, y'all, the collectiveness too, man. The collectiveness too is important, for real, for real. And when I say this, like, really being on the same page and really trying to help build each other up, that's fire, bro. You know, like putting your game plan together, you know, piecing things together, the calendar element, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Cali Sunshine for that too, man. Like, putting everything together collectively that either you working towards or you trying to build on, or just like your everyday, you know, strategy or game plan of, you know what I'm saying, life throughout the month. That's positive stuff. that's collective things right there in what you do, you know what I'm saying, in the right direction of really trying to build on some things that really have like, balance to as well, some structure, you feel me? Like just collectively being on the same page, it helps. It's important, y'all. It's very important, you know what I'm saying, to have that. But these is great, you know what I'm saying? Great things for real. Like I think all those is important for sure. You doing that and your connections, you going a long way, regardless. Without all the BS, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about none of the negative stuff. If you in a toxic situation, all that, please get out of that. But other than that, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they can go a long way for sure. I came across this, y'all, too. 10, 11 date ideas for under $20. Of course, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really about the money aspect when it comes to that. It's about the experience, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's the cool part. That's a lot of you think about stuff like that. Like, how can you get creative a lot of times, too, for the experience more so than just, I don't even want to say more so, because I mean, certain stuff costs, but like, instead of worrying about, you know what I'm saying, the price more so of the enjoyment. Because a lot, I've noticed too, you can pay a lot of money for certain things and it be mid, it ain't really that fine, and then you could pay a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying, it be the funnest, adventure that you got, or vice versa. You pay a little bit of money and it be crowd. Like, it varies, you feel what I'm saying? But, I see some cool ones on here. Comet Pub and Lanes. Okay, $2 per game Tuesdays. They like bowling and beer. Ice cream at Jenny's or Morelli's. Oh yeah, hey, Jenny's is fire. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put me on to that. I'm gonna put me on to Jenny's from the beginning, and now Jenny's got like actual little spots too. You know what I'm saying? Like the real, what they be saying? Not brick and mortar, ain't it? Like a real spot where you can go. Now, of course, they got in the grocery store, but you getting that fresh. Come on, bro. Don't play with it, man. Definitely take your lady, you know what I'm saying, to get some ice cream and stuff for sure. Because Jenny's is a vibe. It ain't even just a vibe. The flavor is but on point for sure. Now, like, it'd be cool, you know what I'm saying? The chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, like the butter pecan and all that too. But like, Jenny be having them flavors, bro. I'm telling you. Jenny's is a vibe too, man. Take your girl to get some ice cream, chill out, you know what I'm saying, especially in the summertime too, good little light little breeze outside, you know what I'm saying, vibe, talk a little bit. Like y'all got to get the romanticism up, man. You feel me? I know the younger generation got different views on this and everybody, but you got to be more thoughtful. You got to be more romantic, you know what I'm saying? You got to be more creative for sure. Like it's a thing that I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of women will appreciate of you being thoughtful. For real. Joystick game bar, that sounds fire, I ain't gonna lie. Gotta try that one. Jimmy Carter Presidential Library. Okay, read some books. Reading is essential for sure. Music bingo Thursdays at Punch Bowl Social. That sounds fire. Museum of Design. Okay. Pinball at my parents' basement. That name sounds fire. I've never been to that place before. Planetarium show at FIRDAY. Okay, cool. Starlight Drive-In Theater. That's a dope one too as well. Drive-in movies always fire. Streetwater Brewery. Okay. That's kind of lit though. I ain't even gonna lie. That's actually lit for real. That is lit though. Definitely. That one is too lit, y'all. See, it's a lot. They go to show you it's a lot of creative stuff you can do, man, for the low. But the whole thing is just about being creative. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be creative. You got to, like, reinvent certain things, man. You got to do certain things, you know what I'm saying, spontaneously, too, as well. Like, a lot of times, man, I think that's the key when you really making connections for real. You got to be able to do that, y'all. Like, be creative, man. Do things. Like be thoughtful. The certain things that you could just do on a regular, I know sometimes probably get played out, or like you got to get creative with it, man. It's the thought that counts a lot of times, for real. It's always the thought that counts. If don't nobody ever tell y'all, it's the thought that counts. For sure, man. For sure, y'all. For sure. For everybody too out there, I don't know how true of fans y'all really are of them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be saying they hit or miss. You know with crumble cookies. I get it. You feel me? But they doing the 6 for $4 deal all week. You feel me? I will say I rock with them, depending on, you know what I'm saying, what the drops are for that week. I will say that. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I'm not just, you know what I'm saying, completely sold on crumble cookies, but if they got a particular drop and that week really be hitting like I think it be hitting, I'm rocking with it. You feel me? That's the one thing for me. It all depends on how the flow, or you know what I'm saying, how creative they get in that week. And not only how creative, but if it's one that, if I feel like it's some flavors that you feel what I'm saying, I'm gonna really rock with. Cause I'm keeping 100 with y'all. I don't be rocking with every week. But if the right week come and it's a certain flavor, like I said, I'm an Oreo fanatic. So if you know, you know. But sometimes they be like, okay, if they hit for at least like 3 out of the 5, it's a good week for crumble. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If I can look on that menu and I'm like, okay, this week they definitely done got fire. If you know, you know. For real. See, I missed this one though. Key lime pie, salted caramel cheesecake, Rocky Road, Kentucky butter cake, and pink donut, cookies and cream brownie. Oh, that's here all month. I gotta try that then. Stop playing. Stop it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, I already told y'all how I feel about the cookies and cream anything. If you know me, you know what I'm saying, you know I'm a rock with cookies and cream to the fullest. So I will say, and they got that all month. It's over with. Game over, Flip. Game over, Flip. Okay, I ain't see this week though. Let me see. Let me see what they got this week, y'all. Okay, yeah, cookies and cream brownie is on the menu all month. Definitely gotta rock with that then for sure. I didn't see for this week though. Where's the video for this week? Oh, okay, here you go. What's the day? Oh, 21st. Chocolate mint cake featuring Andy's, the original pink sugar, milk glaze featuring Fruity Pebbles, wild berry sugar, mellow cream, Lucky Charms, cookies and cream brownie, and then semi-sweet chocolate. Wild berry sugar. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to see, okay, mellow cream, like Lucky Charms cookie. Cookies and cream brownie. Alright, so they were cool. You feel what I'm saying? They were cool because it says to the 22nd. So I got to tomorrow if I still want to like try something on here. So probably the cookies and cream brownie looks like that's probably it. Or that Fruity Pebble look kind of fire, but I don't know. That Fruity Pebble look kind of fire. Like to try. I gotta see y'all, you know what I'm saying? So Crumble still be trying to, Crumble still trying to do a little something, man. I feel they trying to get fly with it a little bit. So maybe I need to try one, you know what I'm saying, to give him another chance too, for sure, because I haven't been there in a while, you know what I'm saying? For sure. If you know, you know what I mean? If you know, you know what I mean, man. Yo, I know too a lot of folks, y'all. I gotta say this because you know what I'm saying. It's been going around too, man. The Just Hilarious and what's the co-host name for the Breakfast Club? I gotta remember that. Just Hilarious and and Lauren. All right. This where like that particular situation get interested at because I don't feel like Just Hilarious would have had a rant like that the way she did, you know what I'm saying, on social media if it wasn't like some underlying situation behind it. Cause of course, when you own TV or you know what I'm saying, when you own radio and certain stuff, I'm pretty sure, man, like when you in a certain element, you kind of got to flow with the way things flowing. And I will say, with one being as big as the Breakfast Club, you know what I'm saying, the way it is, that even if something was going on behind the scenes or was addressed or talked about to a degree, it's a certain level of like professionalism I feel like they put on to a degree to where you wouldn't even know it, you know what I'm saying, if it was an issue. And that necessarily ain't always a good thing too, because I feel like, I feel like it was some underlying like things that probably still needed to be, you know what I'm saying, addressed or fixed with the whole Lauren and Just Hilarious thing. Because from the part when they were saying that she was a producer at first, and then when Just Hilarious had went on like maternity leave and all that, it made sense in the element when they was talking about like she felt the type of way, like it's almost like it shifted. So that Lauren had came in, which all right, it makes sense. Like, cause they both dope. Like when I listen to the Breakfast Club and I watch the episodes, I get it. But somewhere there was confusion on somebody's end on the simple fact of, you feel what I'm saying, with Lauren coming in. I felt like when they had even suggested it too, they probably should have just did the 4 seats. 2 women, 2 men, you know what I'm saying? Charlamagne, DJ Envy, obviously, you know what I'm saying, originators of it, had Lauren and Just Hilarious on because it's different elements, you know what I'm saying? Just Hilarious bringing the comedy element, you know what I'm saying? Just the mess too with the news, you know, Lauren, you know, more fun of producing and professional approach. Like it worked for both of them to a degree, but I felt like somewhere somebody had to kind of blindside her with it, because I don't feel like Just Hilarious, when a lot of people rant to a degree, especially the way she did like on the videos, I don't think it was just a random act of just being like, hey, I'm just gonna get on the internet and go crazy on it, especially when you on a show as big as the Breakfast Club. I'm like, something had to be confused on her end to be like, I don't understand. Cause I know about the Jess with the mess. Cause she was doing a lot of it on IG and all that. You feel me? Just Hilarious, like one of them comedians too. You know what I'm saying? That really done took off. I'm talking about on the for real social media space, or like for real took over the internet of like just natural comedy that, you know what I'm saying, she created her own lane. So I do understand the part too. Even sometimes on the other end, when DJ Envy was like handle it behind the scenes, I get it. But then sometimes, like I said, behind the scenes, do it really be getting handled? Is there still confusion, you know what I'm saying, after the conversation? So I will say, you know, it looked like they ended up hashing it out. I get it was going to be disagreements, because, of course, it's like that anytime they had disagreements, y'all, especially when, you know, it's always going to be disagreements, especially when it's not an understanding on both sides. When maybe one side understand and the other one don't, it's always going to be, you know what I'm saying, some type of, I feel like, animosity or misunderstanding, because you're not on equal terms with it. Somebody may have said something and addressed it in a certain type of way, and some people like it is what it is. But I felt like Just Hilarious had to get that out. Now, hopefully, moving forward, you feel what I'm saying, because they was on the air together, they gonna hash it out, and it's gonna be a strong 4-man team. But I can say the understanding from both sides of it. It ain't no one person right and one person wrong. Both got pros and cons to the situation, and you know, it makes sense. And Lauren, like, even with her response, you know what I'm saying, when I seen it on there too, she handled it well. You know what I mean? She handled it well in the sense of the response. Because the thing that a lot of people understand too, everybody could have just reacted crazy anyway on the basis of, like, just because Just Hilarious went on there, you know what I'm saying, it would have just been a whole blow up, you feel me, on the show altogether with no type of compromise, no understanding. Like, nah, you said this, I ain't rocking with it. You felt like this, I ain't rocking with it in the show. Like, I get it. You feel me? Sometimes, you know, that can of worms gotta be let out sometimes, you feel what I'm saying? They come to a common ground. So hopefully moving forward it's gonna be cool. And not plot people against each other too, man. Cause we do that a lot, you know what I'm saying, in the black community too. Just Hilarious and Lauren, I feel like, can collectively work together, you know what I'm saying, on the Breakfast Club. Come to a common ground, come to an understanding, you feel me? Y'all work together, y'all work it out, hash it out. And you feel me? Y'all, you know, however y'all gonna go about certain segments of the show, just do it like that. Keep it real to where y'all both can, you know what I'm saying, coexist on the show together and move forward. Angela Yee, you know what I'm saying, branched off and got her own thing too as well. And Angela Yee was, you know what I'm saying, a staple on there for sure. But I get it. She in a whole different element with her own thing now. If they gonna do the 2 ladies on there too, you know what I'm saying, let them be in the space the way they master their lane, in which, you know, the things that they do. I get it. Just the mess, that's just. And Lauren, you know what I'm saying, however they incorporate certain things with her too, like, let both of them coexist though. That's what I will say. Together, collectively, without all the drama, man. For sure. You know. That's kind of, you know what I'm saying, my take on that one for sure, man. Like, let, move forward in the right direction with that for real, y'all. Move forward in the right direction with that one, y'all. They always come up with the funny ones, y'all. It's 2 a.m. and you're drunk and hungry. These are the only 3 spots open. Where you going? Checkers, Popeyes, or Dunkin' Donuts? I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? I don't really eat a lot of these heavy like that no more, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Checkers used to hit heavy, bruh. Greasy as hell, you feel me? Like, and that little bitty, you know what I'm saying, hot box like they was in, cooking your food and all that, but I ain't gonna lie. Checkers fries is undefeated. Checkers burgers too, when you get that like 2 for $5 or 2 for $6, that fish sandwich or that chicken sandwich, or you know what I'm saying, that double burger, boy, I ain't gonna lie, boy. Boy, hey. And then Checkers late night too, for real, you know, Checkers you stay open late. Man, stop playing, bro. Popeye cool too, you feel me? Because Popeye's on the list. Chicken sandwich, the chicken, you know what I'm saying? Cool, the size, all that, you know. Dunkin' Donuts too, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a Krispy Kreme, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I guess to the extent, you feel what I'm saying? If like I was going to eat the donuts like that, which I don't really eat them heavy like that anyway. But I got to say, Checkers for sure, hands down, bro. Checker fries, hit. On God every time, for real. Them sandwiches, hit. That chicken box with the fries and the little chicken nuggets in there, whatever they got, hit. You know what I'm saying? Every time. Them apple pies, hit. You feel me? The barbecue wings, whatever the wings you can get, hitting. If you know, you know. From the hoods to the suburbs, you feel what I'm saying? To the rundown Checkers, to the better looking ones, or renovated, whatever, with that better look. Checkers, rallies, whatever the hell y'all want to call it. Y'all know for a damn fact, Checkers hit every time, especially late night. Stop playing with me, man. At 2 a.m., I'm going to Checkers regardless. Got to. I'm going to Checkers. Popeyes hit with the chicken for sure, but I'm going to Checkers at 2 a.m., y'all. If I had to rank it too, it's Checkers first, then Popeyes, then Dunkin' Donuts. I might switch it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, if it was Krispy Kreme, but it's not, you know, no shade to Dunkin' Donuts, but you know, just especially 2 a.m. like that, I'm choosing the food over the desserts anyway, but yeah, Checkers for sure. Checkers got to be the one for me, man. Somebody said Checkers and then getting a donut next door for some sweet. That makes sense. They do. It makes sense. I get it. Popeye's chicken with Checkers fries and a donut because I'm fried. Oh, man. That's funny, man. That is funny for real. All 3. I go Popeye's 3-piece with a mac. Then I go Checkers fries, twin them. I go Dunkin' for the quick ice cream smoothie little combo, twin. Hey, but y'all fine with it, though, I said. And you're right. They did say you couldn't go to all 3. So when you think about it like that, I get it, y'all. I get it. They never said you couldn't go to all 3. I just know my top one got to be the Checkers, man. It got to be the Checkers, y'all. Popeye's wings, I don't know about that one, Blair. Gotta feed that liquor with some grease. Oh, man. All 3 getting something from them all. You right. I had to think about that as I'm answering this, y'all. Yeah, it is something to get from all 3. So if I had to go to all 3, it make perfect sense, y'all. I'm getting something from all 3. I get it. 100%. It makes sense now. All 3 got to get something, you know what I'm saying, from them. Dunkin' Donuts, the little donut holes, like in the morning. The old school. Checkers fries for sure. You know what I'm saying? The Popeyes wings or Popeyes chicken. You know what I'm saying? Spicy for sure. Biscuit, I'm cool on. You feel me? Dried in the Sahara Desert. But boy, you know what I'm saying? The chicken and the sandwich and the sides definitely hit. You feel me? For sure. And the apple pie. Gotta get that from Checkers. But Popeye do got a little cheesesteak thing, cheesecake little bite things too, so they hit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all three. It makes sense then. If I'm gonna put it like that, I'll rock with all three for sure, y'all. Cause if you know, you know. You feel what I'm saying? If you know, then you know. Should I play this last one real quick, y'all? Yes, indeed, I shall. You feel me? Yes, indeed, I shall. I think y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. Time for that take your pick, man. If you know, you know.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed. All right, y'all, let's see what we doing right here, man. Let's see what we doing right here. You feel me? We're going to start off, man. We're going to start off with a little classic for sure, because if you know, you know. Like I say, man, I pick one from each row, y'all. Pick one from each row, and then at the end, I'm ranking them bad boys from least to greatest for sure. So we're going to start off with Pick Your Ramen, man. Ramen, ramen, whatever the case, however the hell y'all say it, you feel me? That's what we rocking with, though, for sure. Cup noodle, you feel me? Maruchan, me, Morukan, I don't even know how the hell I got an accent, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about that. Top row, beef, chicken, shrimp. Easy, hands down for me, shrimp. Shrimp, cup noodle, every time. The chicken would be second. I don't really be big on the beef ones like that, but that shrimp one, for sure. A little bit of seasoning in that bad boy. I don't never use the whole pack, but don't play with me like that. You feel me? But from my understanding anyway, I mean, shit, it's already packed with sodium in that bad boy anyway without the packaged sauce. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. You feel me? Well, not packaged sauce, my bad. The cup noodles don't have it. You know what I'm saying? The cup noodles are already like built in with it, y'all. But y'all know what I'm saying though. Second, cheddar cheese, spicy beef, and lime chili shrimp. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna go with that cheddar cheese in the second row. I do kind of, at sometimes when I was eating ramen heavy, I was kind of, you know what I'm saying, sprinkling in that that cheese, like a little shredded cheese on the top of that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? A little pepper on that bad boy too. You are, if you know, you know, within that cup noodle, for sure, I was killing it every time. No cap. Third row, lime chili chicken, spicy shrimp, and roast chicken. See, this is when they get fire. This is when y'all trying to get exotic on the ramen right here. See, lime chili, I ain't really a big fan. Spicy shrimp, hit though, and roast chicken. Not gonna lie, I'm probably going for the spicy shrimp for sure. Spicy shrimp, roast chicken, strong honorable mention for me, but I gotta go with the spicy shrimp. So ranking from third to first. I'm gonna go with the spicy shrimp in third. I do like shrimp, you know what I'm saying? I do like that ramen. Spicy is cool to me. Like I rock with it, but you feel me? If I had to go from like if I had to go from the top three that's left to rank them, spicy shrimp gotta come third. Cause in second place, that cheddar cheese ramen is a guaranteed killer right there, man. For sure. I'm talking about good and solid. Like if you ain't throwing cheese in your cup ramen, bro, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. Oh, no way. You know what I'm saying? On everything I love, I don't understand how you throw it in there. And number one, I gotta go with the shrimp. Stop playing, bro. Whether the cup ramen or regular ramen, the shrimp flavor for me was always in on everything I love. And in the cup, when you know what I'm saying, you getting a little mini shrimp in that bad boy too. The shrimp really gonna be top tier every time. You feel me? Cut it out, man. Every time it's gonna be top tier. Every time, top tier for sure. If you know, then you know. Alright, y'all. So we're gonna do the pizza next. One from each row and then rank them, man. So first row, we got cheese, we got pepperoni, and we got deluxe. Look like all thin crust. Fun fact, I do prefer thin crust, y'all. I'm a thin crust pizza type of dude, man. You feel me? For sure. Cheese, pepperoni, and deluxe. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to go with the pepperoni, y'all. And I kind of like how certain spots do it with them with them little thick little pepperonis too, with like the ones that pop up like when you cook them in the oven. However those look, I like those. I ain't gonna lie, and I don't think that's a down south thing. I think that might be from up north, but those is fire for real. So pepperoni by a landslide. Deluxe be cool. It's alright. And then cheese, I prefer at least something on my pizza. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Cheese is cool for the cheese folk. If you just rock with cheese, that's on you. But like me, I gotta have a little something, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have a little something on there with my man, for sure. I got to. Second row, meat lovers, margarita pizza, and Hawaiian pizza. Hey, I'm not trying to knock y'all. I'm not really a fan of the pineapple on pizza, y'all. On everything I love, I'm just not. But I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? For those that are, they like the Hawaiian pizza, more power to you. Meat lovers, used to be one of my favorite ones just because, you know what I'm saying, the pepperoni, the chicken and all that on there, the bacon, you know what I'm saying, it was always lit. Like to have that, especially, you know what I'm saying, when you young, coming up for sure, you feel me? Because I feel like you felt like you got the most for your money if you got a meat lovers, because everything was on that bad boy. You feel what I'm saying? Cheese, like I said, the ham, well, I ain't really get ham, but the bacon, the chicken, you know what I'm saying, all that on there, like it was fulfilling with a meat lovers pizza most of the time. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm gonna have to go with the margarita pizza. Margarita pizza hit every time. That feta cheese, that tomato, that spinach, you know what I'm saying, more on the healthier side too as well. But I gotta say, I gotta pick the margarita over the meat lovers for sure in that second row. Last one, vodka, veggie pizza, and al pastor taco. I ain't gonna lie, I never had an al pastor taco pizza, but that shit look hella unique right there for real. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Vodka though, I think I have had that one before. And I ain't gonna lie, I think I'm gonna go with that one too. It's almost on the lines of like the margarita one. Not like the same exact, you know what I'm saying, flavor, but like that vodka flavor and like them feta cheese, them large feta cheese pieces right there. It tastes like, you know what I'm saying, like a good Italian pizza. Like I haven't been to Italy yet, which I do want to go, you feel me? But it tastes like one of those, like when you getting that real, you know what I'm saying, exotic, like, international pizzas. Like really made, you know what I'm saying, brick oven and all that, like for sure. So vodka, margarita, and pepperoni. Coming in at third, y'all. Based on the selections, I gotta go with pepperoni. Pepperoni pizza cool, you know what I'm saying, thin crust. It's a classic, it's gonna always be essential, but I gotta put that one in the second place. I mean, the third place, my bad. In second place, I'm gonna go with the vodka pizza. Nice little crust, you know what I'm saying, the vodka, mixed with the oils in there too as well. You know what I'm saying? The feta cheese or whatever the case may be, the large mozzarella. That's second. It might have moved up if it weren't for this first one, but that margarita pizza, if you got a real margarita pizza, if you had the quality or if you had the luxury of having one before, top of the line pizza for real. Mozzarella cheese, huge slices of it, the spinach, the pasta. I mean, the red sauce, you know what I'm saying? All of that and that thin crunch with it too. Margarita pizza. Don't ever sleep on margarita pizza, y'all. It's one of the toughest pizzas out there for sure. If you know, then you know. From up north, and any type of contest, you already know exactly what I'm talking about. The margarita pizza is number one, y'all. So pepperoni at 3, vodka at 2, margarita pizza at 1 for the win, man. For the win, y'all. Let's see. We'll do one more. Is that a go? All right, cool, yo. We'll do the pies last for dessert. All right, again, I don't do it how they say do it, y'all. It says pick 3 pies. I'm picking one from each row and we rank them. Y'all already know how I come, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I play the game. I know for audio purposes too, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to definitely call them out. Of course, if everybody don't see the video, it's cool. First row, we got apple pie, key lime pie, cherry pie, lemon meringue pie, and pumpkin pie. It's 2 solid ones. Since I got so many, it is 2 solid ones each row. Key lime pie hit. I've always been a key lime pie fan. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know, that could vary for certain people, but key lime pie, I mean, it's something that was sent for me. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It just was, y'all. It's between key lime pie and pumpkin pie for me. Apple pie do be cool. Apple pie hit, but you feel me? I mean, I got to keep it classic, my boy. Pumpkin pie, key lime, I'm going to go with key lime pie on the first row. Second row, we got pecan pie, French silk pie, custard pie, peanut butter cup pie, and peach pie. or like a peach cobbler. Pecan be hit. That's when I feel like folk be sleeping on, bro. The French silk pie, cool. The custard, alright. The peanut butter cup, I've had that plenty of times. You know, they got that store and all that. And the peach. I'm not finna cap to y'all. I'm going with the pecan pie for sure in that second row. Pecan is well slept on, period. If you know, then you know. Like, pecan hit for sure. Next row, cookie dough, blueberry, Bavarian, sweet potato, coconut cream. I ain't gonna lie. Facts of life. If you ever had one of my grandma's sweet potato pies, boy, you'll never select anything else again. And for the known fact of that, from the bad boys being from scratch every time, and my grandma throwing it down every time, sweet potato pie by a landslide in the third row. I guarantee you, if you know, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm telling my grandma my grandma put in work on them sweet potato pies, bro. Every time. That's the one thing, Thanksgiving, a major holiday, my grandma gonna make about 12 sweet potato pies. Every time I need one whole one. The last one I think she just gave me, you know what I'm saying, for the last holidays, didn't even last 2 days. Maybe 2.5, you feel what I'm saying, to a degree. About 2 slices a day, you know what I'm saying, I was hitting every time. Guaranteed. Shouts out to my G-Mom, for real. Second to last row, strawberry cream, Snickers. Okay, that look kind of interesting. Rhubarb, I never had that. S'mores and Dutch apple. I'm gonna have to go for what I know then. I have had the s'mores when the other two I have not had, but I'm gonna go with, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna go with the strawberries and cream. Strawberries and cream pie do be hitting sometimes, depending on where you get it from, and you know what I'm saying, like, you know, who make it or whatever, but the strawberry cream one is a cool one, so we're gonna go with that. Last row, German chocolate, pecan fudge, banana cream, strawberry, and buttermilk. Not gonna lie to y'all. I thought I was finna lean towards, you know what I'm saying, the banana cream, but cut it out. Stop the cap. That pecan fudge, second to none. And if you know, you know. I'm not even playing no games about that. If you know exactly what I'm talking about with the pecan fudge, right? Because pecan already hit. And throw that fudge on that bad boy, and I know y'all done had the pecan fudge pie before. Top tier, stop playing, for real. If you know, you know. It's almost like, you know, a sundae with a cherry on top. It's already good, but that cherry on top, take it to another level. That pecan pie already good, but you had that fudge in it too. Next level. With that being said, we're going to rank it from lowest to highest, y'all. And pretty easy for me. Strawberry cream is going to come in. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 5th place is going to be the strawberry cream. Cool. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Solid. Rock with it. In 4th place, key lime pie. I told y'all it was solid. It's a good one too as well, but it ain't quite topping the other one. So in 4th place, we're going to go with the key lime pie. You feel me? 3rd place, we're going to go with the pecan pie because it's hitting. It would have kind of went up to 2nd, but the pecan fudge went to a degree. Slightly going to overtake that one a little bit. So pecan fudge for the 2nd place. And 1st place, no matter what, because ain't nobody topping my G-Mo when it comes to that, is that sweet potato pie. Cut it out. You feel what I'm saying? No cap. G-Mo can vouch for it. If I ever get her, you know what I'm saying, on the stream, G-Mo. The sweet potato pie is top tier every time. We ain't talking about store-bought. We ain't talking about straight from scratch from my G-Mon kitchen. Sweet potato pie gonna win every time. You feel what I'm saying? Sweet potato pie gonna win every time, man. No games being played. None at all. Sweet potato pie every time. All right? Hands down. But with that being said, y'all, you feel me? I appreciate everybody for tuning in to another night of Timeout with Treble. This has been Friday Flow. You know what I'm saying? Timeout tonight. Like I said, I know I got to get my consistency back up with y'all, man. I be missing days here and there, popping in and out, whatever the case may be. I got to get on a consistent basis with y'all over a daily basis when it comes to the Twitch, when it comes to the YouTube, when it comes to the streaming, for sure, man. So I'm definitely working on that. I got y'all. I appreciate everybody tuning in, for real. I appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, viewing and supporting, you know, as well.